get it here than every time you are
This
talking.
call is now being recorded.
Every time you're talking to them, only yourself. We talked about you should write names of friends, relatives, associates, neighbors, and then it could be K, which is constant. K is always for strangers in mathematics, for constant in mathematics. And then you can also say S, so France, Frans, ANS, which is an acronym that can help you remember people to get their names. But you can expand it. You can talk about the people you do hair at their place, the people where you pump your tire, the mechanic that does your does your repairs, the repair of your car, where you go to cut your hair, the hospital where you visit, your children or your siblings, their own classmates, mother and father. You can expand it. And unless you learn the skill to do this, to sit down and write names, there's no way. The person is not going anywhere in this industry. So you have to focus on getting and building a contact list. But it's not just getting as if you'll be pursuing people up and down. No, you have to build a relationship. You have to build relationship. If you are the person, you do not smile. You are the person, you don't care about your neighbor. Your neighbor's cloth is outside and rain is falling and you don't care. Of course, it depends on where you live anyways. But there are things you can do because you are practicing intentionality. You want to get people closer to yourself instead of driving them away. If you don't smile before, as a network marketing professional, you have to learn to smile because of this skill of prospecting. So always get a list and expand on your list. Go to social media. Social media is a place you can strategically connect with people. All the things you see people post in your groups, wherever you are in the groups, or if you go to Facebook, you just click, you could just search for I Go Global. Click on image. You will see a lot of photos, photo images. Save them in your phone and use them for the next 30 days. Don't stop posting. Don't stop posting. And sometimes post something that is fun or as well. Not all about Iroko, Iroko, Iroko. So that those people that laugh or click on your this thing on your post, most times they are your prospect in style. With time, you can slide into the inbox, and then that is how you get their phone numbers at last. Okay. So that is the skill of prospecting. So the skill of prospecting when makes you to get contacts. When you get these contacts, what do you do with them? So you should not go to the time you want to get people's contact and at the same time you are doing presentation. The minute you start talking to someone, you're already doing the marketing plan. Very wrong. That is being unskilled. So you have to do that one differently. And then when you get these phone numbers, you have to move over to the next skill, which is inviting. This is the skill that we call the gateway skill. This is the gateway skill or the gateway to growth. Without you inviting people to presentations on Saturday this week, 8 p.m. is online presentation. If you can use that memory jogger I just mentioned, you can get a list and then you invite them. This particular aspect has to be authentic, has to be simple, and you have to do it with a lot of confidence. Don't be emotionally attached in all your invitation, in any of your invitation. Don't put feelings of, oh, will they attend? Oh, she did not attend. Oh, upon all my invitation, they did not attend. You should be detached. The same way when you get to the market, someone is calling you, Madam Oga, please buy this plantain. Plantain is ripe, full, big, yet you don't want to buy. You just say, okay, you smile and go. Sometimes you don't even smile, you bone because you're thinking about another thing and they're calling you for plantain. Sometimes people you are passing, people are selling upholstery. I mean, furniture is big one. They are saying, sir, come and buy, man, come and buy. You must not go to buy. That's the invitation they are doing. So our own is not exceptional. So don't be emotionally attached to the outcome, whether people say yes or no. Don't be emotional. Don't even be emotionally attached when they say yes. Because there's a way people will say yes, and you're so so excited, and it will be like, oh, this person is excited like this. It'll be like this person want to take away the small one I have. You see? So you should be of emotional stability while doing this. You use script, but if you're using script to invite somebody, what we mean is that you can write something in a book and hold it by your hand and use it, make a call and use it to invite people. But when you're doing it, do it naturally. Don't do like when you're reading, someone will know that you're reading. Nope. And when you are inviting, create curiosity. Don't put pressure on people. And then when you're inviting people, lead with value and respect. Don't be desperate. Don't sound desperate. Do come from the angle like you're the one giving these people, you're doing a favor to them, because of course it's a favor you're doing to them for them. So in inviting, a lot is involved. In view of our time, I will not be going deeper into the inviting, but please, whenever you are inviting, in addition to these 4 points I've just mentioned, there is another 8 points that can help you. When you are inviting, be in a hurry. Don't behave that you have all the time. When you are inviting, compliment the person that you are inviting. It's not all about your iroko. It's not all about your invitation. Compliment the person. I saw the picture. Hey, Mr. Harry, I'm presently in a hurry towards attending a meeting, but I have to do this. By the way, I saw the picture of your family on social media. It's awesomely. By the way, I learned that your wife gave birth. By the way, compliment. By the way, I love the suit you wore on that wedding day. It's awesomely. It's beautiful. All right, let me run off. You now go in. You continue. The next thing is that you have to make the invitation straight up. And then along the line in the making the invitation, you have to say, if I would you have to develop the skill of adapting, adopting, if I would you. If I will give you a VIP invitation towards a 1-hour presentation of my company about the heritage we have seen in Africa that we're taking to the world, would you spare your 1 hour? Please, if I would you, go get your GoPro book, go and read about it. It actually means that the time you want to copy, the time you want to invite the person, you are doing the person a favor by giving the person a link or an invitation, but the person have to do something. In this case I've mentioned, the person have to spare 1 hour. No matter how it is, you don't have to be desperate. And then you confirm, depending on the answer the person gave you, you confirm the time and the date, and also reconfirm the time and the date, and then you schedule for the next call right on that call. It's happening on Saturday, 8 p.m. I am talking about this very Saturday, 8 p.m. If I would call you Friday, 5 p.m., as a reminder, will it be okay for you? If I would you, please, can you write on the chat box, if I would you? And then at this point, when you have asked this, you get off the phone. Don't go there and start saying, okay, so like as I was telling you, that wedding I saw you, that suit, who sold it? No, it's not a time for that. You get off the phone. That's a professional way of doing it. So that's skill number 2. Skill number 3 is presenting. Presenting is what will happen on Saturday when you have invited that person over. If you use the script, if you don't have the GoPro book, in the individual groups, there is always that group thrown in. If anyone can throw it in any group where you see yourself this evening, it will be nice. So go there and read more. When you use that script to 20 persons this week, see, there's no way we can do this particular part this week and you don't have guests on Saturday. Yes. So when you write the names of people you want to invite, and then you use the skill of invitation, be in a hurry, compliment, you go straight to the particular invitation you want to give and confirm the date, the time, and reconfirm, and then you book for the next call, and then you get off the call. When you do that, you have done your part. Don't worry yourself. Friday, you do the other one, and don't care about the outcome. When you get to presentation, another person is the one doing the presentation, not you. An effective presentation is not all about convincing, it's about educating, it's about sharing. So when the person comes to the call on Saturday, someone will do the presentation. There are some kind of presentation also that you do using a third-party tool, because in fact, all of them are third-party tool. What works is not you convincing the people you're talking to. What works is leverage on the seminar, which is now the third party between you and your client. There is a third thing, which is the seminar. Another thing is you can use a video. That video become a third party. So you can see any video, from the company about iGo Global, about product, whichever one you wanted to share for whether business or product, give it to the person. And then say, if I would give you a video, a 5 minutes video, a 3 minutes video, an 8 minutes video, to be watched within 48 hours and get me a feedback, would you be able to? Do you see that? If I would you? And then keep it short and simple. Make it powerful and make it clear. Don't make it complicated. Another way you can make a presentation is sharing a story. It could be your story that you want to share to the person, but most importantly, you can also share other people's story. Third party works, okay? And then in every presentation
you're doing, not showing well.
Okay, the slide is not showing well. The slide is not showing well.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, yes, that's true. Yes.
It's not showing well. Okay, I'll be correcting it while I will still go on talking. Please get all those your business partners. By the time these business partners come here and they get these things themselves from here, is going to make them be more convinced of whatever you've been sharing or telling them all this while. You don't have to do all the talking. That's one beautiful thing about network marketing. Please, am I on point
Perfect.
now? You don't have to do.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you so much. You don't have to do.
Yes.
Thank you so much. You don't have to do all the talking. Only you. Sometimes use third party tool. Third party tool. Bring people to sessions like this, and they get it themselves directly. Okay. So whichever one you're doing in presentation, what works is come from the angle of solving a problem, in case you're telling a story. And for storytelling, there is 4 parts of a story. I want you to go back to that GoPro book and read on that skill of presentation and read the 4 parts of every story so that you can start tomorrow to tell stories and make money. Okay? The next of the skill is follow up. Now there is a presentation maybe on Saturday or 48 hours, you gave someone video to watch. The next thing is after 48 hours, you got to follow up. After that presentation on Saturday, you got to follow up. The skill to follow up is another thing. So you don't have to forget that it's your responsibility to follow up. That is why you can use reminder, you can use tracking tool, you can also put an alarm. And then when you're following up, if you follow up and it did not work out that the person really give in to a sale or to what you have, book another presentations, book another, invite the person again. So it is all about connecting someone to a presentation after presentation. When maybe the person couldn't even come, don't even bug yourself. Don't say, So upon all what my invitation, upon all the invitation I did to you, so you thought I wasted my time. Remember, we said detach yourself of the outcome. So the professionals invite again and again, and until 6 exposures, average of 6 exposures, after average of 6 invitation on one person, you don't rest. That is what should happen before you say, okay, let me allow this person to cool until maybe 6 months time, and then you go back to your book, to your contact list, and get back this person phone number after 6 months. By then, be active on social media everywhere so that the person will know that you mean business. By the time you're going back, the person will say, oh, I am seeing you. I'm seeing all the things your company is doing. So don't be cold. Be have this contagious. Can someone write contagious? Even though you don't get the spelling, no problem. Write contagious. Have this contagious attitude. If you don't have it, the good news is that you can learn it in network marketing. Have this contagious attitude, and it's going to make you attract people to yourself. Okay? And then in follow-up, be patient and persistent. Offer support, no pressure. No pressure. Someone tell you, my husband say I shouldn't attend that Zoom meeting or Google Meet meeting, or I shouldn't, my husband is at home. When he's at home, I don't watch video. That's why I did not watch that video. What do you answer? No problem is the answer. No problem. No, then problem. No problem is the answer. Always remember, no problem. Then what do? You can tell a story. You can relate first. You say, oh, it happens sometimes. Sometimes some men do say something like that. Then you now tell a story. I remember, you tell one story of someone whose husband say he should not. And then something happened, and that very person maybe started the business in a way that later the husband saw that the money is coming in and allowed this person. There are a lot of stories like that. Tell story. That's one of the things you can do. Okay? But don't forget, the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. And the professional know this, and they are consistent about follow-ups. Okay? The next is handling objections. Partly, I've even chipped it in the other way. Objections are signs of interest. When someone is telling you, my husband say, I should not, sometimes it is excuses, but sometimes, let me tell you, it's sign of interest. A man might tell you that my wife don't like that type of business. But it actually means that the man is reporting the wife, not himself. Though sometimes it may also mean that they don't. But you can use other questions to draw out the mind. Listen to these people when they are talking. Don't fear them. Don't fear those their objections. Embrace the objections. Listen carefully. Don't interrupt them when they are talking. And then when they are talking and sharing one or two to you, relate. Share fellow feelings, share empathy. Oh, Che, yeah, is that what happened? Oh, okay, because you engaged in the other company. Is it why your spouse say you should not? Oh, I can understand. It happened to one. Relate and tell a story. Okay, so use stories and third-party testimonials. Sometimes if you have handy videos, show. But see what? Stay calm. No matter how it is, be calm. Don't behave. Some people, because they think this person is coming into their business and this and that, they will be doing things as if they want to catch someone and go for a lottery. So be calm, and then be kind and stay confident. I remember a case where somebody went even to assist a particular woman in her house chores because she wouldn't have time to come to a physical meeting. She went to assist quite in advance so that two of them will now do all those things. Of course, it's not desperate. In this case, it wasn't desperate. It was because that one was sick. So she did this because she wants to be kind. Sometimes you can be kind to handle the objection, because what would have made that person not come to that presentation is because the person was sick. So there are times you may do that, if the case be, if it demands of that. The sixth of the skill is getting people started. Now, the essence of follow-up is for you to now do closing. When you follow up at a stage, it will result to closing. And the person might now bend down because the person will now make a decision. So now the person is in. What do? Help these people start. See, research showed that people drop out of business simply because they did not earn in the shortest period. So what do? When people come into your business organization, help them repeat what we have been doing, what we have been studying here now. Help them build a contact list. And then help them know what invitation means, and presentation and follow-up and closing and handling objection. That's just what you do. And then plug them into tools and support. Let them understand that they have to read our books. introduce the books, put them in your WhatsApp group, in the team, or whichever company's group that is handy, and then do an onboarding session for them, with them. Set simple, clear goals. Maybe you teach them how to become a leader. Please make sure anyone coming into your business, you teach the person how to become a leader. If possible, how to become a mentor, so that the person will be targeting mentor and maybe land on the becoming leader. Okay? And then celebrate their wins. For example, if you say, I want you to make 10 persons' names, list of 10 persons' names using France as an acronym that we are going to talk with. If the person make the list, clap, put emoji, do voice note, say, wow, you are one of the fastest since I've been doing this business. You're one of the fastest in dropping these 10 names. Celebrate every little win. If they have a guest, please make sure you celebrate, okay? So one of the things you have to do is, as much as 72 hours, latest 7 days in our pay plan, every 7 days there's a bonus. There should be a way you work with that person so that the person will start having results within 72 hours or 7 days, so that the person can have bonus the next Monday. When they have bonus quickly, it helps them to imprint in their mind that, oh, my name have gotten to iGo Global. Oh, I'm no longer too much a stranger here. My name is in the system rightly. Okay? And be sure on the getting started right. Tell this person, welcome the person very well on that very day, and tell this person, your success, your failure lies in what you do from now. How fast do you want the success, and how slow do you want it? Please go to introduce GoPro book to that person. And then I will encourage you listening to me to go back to GoPro book and read Getting Started, how to get people started very well. If you make them know that the success and failure of this business lies in their hand from minute one, you have built a foundation for whatever the person is doing. The person will not hold you responsible. Make the person know our meeting days, our seminar days during the orientation. The 7th skill is promoting events. I just mentioned, make the person know our event. So which event is coming up? Promote it. There's a difference between announcing event, telling event, and promoting it. In promotion of event, do something like when you're promoting your product. Sometimes you don't focus on just the ingredients. You focus on how this product is going to make someone feel. So how is the person going to feel after attending the session? Sell that to the person, promote. Edify the speaker also when you are promoting event. Oh, this event, the trainer that is going to handle it is one of the trainers of the iGo Global Business School. Oh, the speaker that is going to handle it has been trained very well by this company. She's a mother, she's a trainer. Edify, qualify these persons, and also the content they are going to speak. That is why this very session we are, that is why some of your downlines or business partners are not here. If you're listening to me, how many of your persons are here? Because you did not promote. Promotion of event is something that should be part of you. That's one of the skills a professional network marketer has. So when you are also promoting events, show or share your own personal transformation or another person's personal transformation from a particular seminar or from a particular event. Make the event attendance non-negotiable. Event attendance is not something you say, Chebi, I attended on Saturday. Don't worry, my downlines will attend. If you don't attend, your downlines won't attend. I tell you. So event helps people to build belief. Event help people to build connection. Event help people to build momentum. And this is the heart of duplication. When people come event, they know better, and then they go duplicate better. That's why I tell people, attend events so that you will grow better in our kind of business. We have example of persons who actually apply this skill and they are doing well. I mean, this 7 skill, and that is why I will tell you not to make these mistakes I'm going to mention. Number 1, skipping skill development and relying on hype. Hey, iGo Global, this company is too much. In fact, do you know that one of our bonus is over 500 million naira in 3 years' time? Me that I'm talking to you, I'll be selecting cars though. See, It is not here. No work, no pay. Please write it somewhere. Either in any group where you are. Anywhere, go right now. No work, no play, no pay, no pay. That's how it works everywhere in the world. And that's how it works here. And the work is just build a team. Duplicate yourself. Happily possess a character of excellence that is going to make you duplicate. If you are with me, can I see your emoji? If you are with me, can I see your emoji? If you are with me, can I see your emoji? Thank you very much for those emojis. No work, no pay. Thank you. Some persons are already writing in their groups. So another mistake you should not make. So you should not make the mistake of saying, I have registered. By next 2 years. No, that's one mistake. The second one is failing to follow up properly. See, the fortune is in the follow-up. I was asking myself, the woman that signed up, yes, business class, it was an instant invitation. That's an invitation, and she came and did the research. I was like, if I did not do this follow-up. So you see, the fortune is in the follow-up. And if I did not do follow-up, will I be sharing this with you? So you have to form that habit. Don't fail to follow up. And then there is another thing people do. They get discouraged too quickly, too easily. Hey, I was saying that I was thinking today that no drama. See, in network marketing, forget about drama. You have to just follow the rule. Obey simple things. Be happy person. Stop looking for fault here and there. Stop looking for excuse why you should not obey the rule or go by the rule of the game. There is a rule to here. Lawyers, doctors, nurses, they have it. You will not come here and you go by your dictates. We have what works here. So you shouldn't. Another mistake people make is to hype and talk too much instead of listening. For example, someone is your client, you're doing follow up, you collected the whole talk from that person. No. Only what you do is to ask questions, and your part is to listen. From the listening, from what you got from the listening, you now do what? You relate and then share, use third party tool or tell a story. Okay. Another thing is when you don't plug into mentorship and events, you don't come event. If people don't come event, they don't do well. There's no hard and fast rule about it. There's nothing like, Madam, what are you saying? That's how it is. So this week, I will encourage you to list and connect 5 new persons this week. And when you do that, you are obeying skill 1, finding prospect. And then you can say on Tuesday, after writing names, fortunately today is Tuesday, then you send 3 invitations to people. So today, tomorrow, and tomorrow, you can compress that of today and tomorrow at the same time, where you send 3 invitations. If I were you, I'll send 30. Because it's a game, is a business of numbers. In fact, tell me what is not a business of numbers. That woman in the market, that woman in that supermarket was able to do well or make good sales this week is because a lot of persons came in. That's it. Say everything sell is a game of numbers. Then that is on Tuesday you send 3 invitations. On Wednesday you host or attend a presentation. In our own case, our own presentation is on Saturday. So that will be scale 3. Okay? Sending the invitation is scale 2. Then follow up. Follow up with 3 persons this same week. That's scale 4. And then on Friday, try to role play with somebody. Practice. Practice objection. Someone is telling you, the reason I did not attend is because my neighbor's sister born. That minute I wanted to start coming, she was in labor. So a lot of excuses. Some person will say, why I did not attend is because in my streets, there is no keke. There is no fuel for me to put in my car. There's no excuse you will not hear. My husband say, my wife say, find a way to have definite answer and definite third party tool you'll be using for answering those objections. And then on Saturday, you make sure, in our own case, you host a presentation or you invite them to a presentation and onboard the new ones, if possible, Sunday evening. Onboard the new ones, if possible, Sunday evening. And then promote the IGO Global event, the next one, which is next week, Tuesday, to that person. If you follow this pattern, you'll be working like a what? You'll be working like someone who is learned. Who is learned. So an action plan I'll be leaving with you is this week, choose one of the 7 skills that you're going to practice and do it daily. Practice it daily. Choose one. And then join the WhatsApp group. That's an action plan. Or the Zoom or the Google Meet meeting on Saturday. Don't fail. And make sure you come with 2 persons at worst case scenario. Worst. Don't do the worst. Do the best. And then help someone else to start strong. That's an action plan you can do. Professionals don't wait for motivation. Hey, who is that man, that woman who is waiting for motivation? Hey, this, I don't know. If you are staying in your own house, what of fees for children? What of bills that are waiting here and there? If you're not staying in the house, oh, the landlord has not come, right? Oh my God. What of fuel now to have your car filled with fuel in a week, at a go, I mean, sometimes 70,000 naira before you can fuel the car. So who are you looking for to give you motivation? Please don't forget that. Our own is that you have to be a learned person here. We don't care if you go to primary 1 or PhD. This is the book. This is one of the books. We have other books, and we are calling on you on other days where we have events. Come, so that you will be learned. You will be learning, so that you can sit down with your fellow IGO Global person and your teammates and shake hands with each other and do good things, do big things. Sometimes check yourself out to some good eatery, good places. Go and chill out, because that place, you also have a style to connect to people. You find a way to look. In fact, I want to tell you something. On your street, on the billboards in your state, in your city, in your country, there are billboards that does not concern you, but you can make use of them. Billboards of some business summits that are free. A lot. There are plenty. These are the places quality people go. So when you are learned, you chat up with your team in a way that you will see that you are accountable to yourself. You write down everything you're doing. You share it with an accountability partner. Please, if you see anyone that is lazy in this business, if you see anyone that is not doing it the way it's done, run away. I didn't say run away. Run away. I did not say you should forsake your friend, though. But don't allow anybody infect you with low spiritedness. Which language will I use? Don't allow anyone make you go low. That's just what I want to say. Because you have to have the vision of a professional. You have to have the picture of yourself in 3 years, in 2 years, in 5 years. In 5 years, in 5 years, where if you want to go to South Africa, from South Africa to Zambia, to Uganda, to Ghana, to Namibia, to every country you want to go, you just get your box, off you go. Have that vision in your mind. Have that vision when you will be paying, seated with a pen and paying for that 120 million naira home, house that you like, or even 500 million naira, simply because today you decide to kind of do it well. Yes, you decide to join this very affirmation. Look at the screen. You can screenshot this and later you read it again. You can read it even though you're muted. Read this thing with your eye of mind, seeing it happen. I am a network marketing professional. Don't unmute yourself. Don't unmute. Just keep muted. But say it in your house. Somebody will ask you what's happening. I am a network marketing professional. Say this affirmation every day of your life. I build people and communities. Oh my God. I learn, I grow, and I duplicate. That's my job. I am focused. I am disciplined. I go pro. If you heard me very well, go to the chat board, go to any group, go to wherever you are and write, I go pro. Go to wherever, say, I go pro. I want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for writing, I go pro. Thank you for committing yourself to your growth. Thank you for committing to I Go Global movement. Thank you for having your head up. Thank you for deciding to build your business. Thank you for agreeing that this is going to work. Thank you for seeing your next 5 years. Thank you for seeing your next 12 months. Let us grow together. Let us duplicate together. Let us soar together. Let us go pro the GoPro way. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for answering this call this evening. I know that right after now, you will go and update your list and build your list so that we will all do this thing in a better way. See you at the top. Thank you for coming.
Oh my goodness, isn't this amazing, guys? Isn't it? This you can only get these in I Go Global International. Guys, if you know you got value tonight, I want you to keep the emojis coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. And like my brother always say, if you pieces it, we're going to replace it back. Keep it coming. Appreciate our amazing trainer, Madam Gift MLA. And I want you to go to the chat box and write, I got value, I got value. Also go into all your various groups. Go and write, I got value tonight. I got value tonight. Keep it coming. We appreciate you, madam. Thank you so much. And this is exactly what I Go Global stands for.